Hey people. Okay, yesterday was a pretty rough day. It had to do with medications. This is the deal. I take a whole bunch of meds in the morning, and the ADD med that helps keep me awake, makes me, one of the side effects is, makes me not hungry. So nothing, Irie, stop. Ugh. It makes me not hungry, so I kind of forget to eat. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, nothing sounds good when you're definitely not hungry. And, like, force feeding yourself. I've talked about this before. Anyway, I wasn't eating, and I got really, really sick. Like, so nauseous. My head was hurting. I finally ate something, and I took a nap, got up, and then I felt nauseous for the rest of the day. Night, I could do nothing but lay in bed. I did get a phone call from a YouTuber that I totally love, Manish Ways. I'm sure everybody knows about her. If not, I'll put my link in, or her link in my pants. I'm still a little out of it. Yeah, I did do the haircut. It's a little short. A little shorter than I wanted. But you know what? I'm not bald. And my hair grows. I can still spike it up and all that stuff. So, whatever. If you don't like it, suck it. I don't care. I'm so happy. It is hot, muggy. We had severe thunderstorms, hail, all sorts of stuff yesterday. I just couldn't want to do anything. I just felt so sick. So I need to make it a point, even if it's just a piece of toast to eat in the morning or something. Man, it was bad yesterday. And then I was also worried beyond belief about my dad. Now, a lot of you know my dad, he retired from the military but still works for them as a civilian. And he is in Korea right now. But he had a heart attack, I think, or a heart something. I don't know. He had heart surgery, so it was major. Now, he's always told me, oh, he's gotten really, really big, and I was like, whatever. My dad wouldn't, he was super thin when I was younger, and I saw him all the time. He said he was fat. So I was just like, okay. Well, he was like, you know, you try to live in Italy and all these exotic places and not eat everything, especially when you love food. And he's never told me how much he weighed or anything like that. He was just saying he was big as hell. And I was like, okay, Dad, whatever. Well, apparently big enough to affect his heart in some way, and he decided he was going to do gastric bypass surgery. So he found a place that is like number 1 in the world for doing gastric bypass, and it's in some other country. I don't know. Anyway, it's of Asian descent country. I don't remember which one it was. But anyway, he went there. He was like, you know, my dad is very proficient on research and stuff like that. Like, he doesn't play around. Do you know what I mean? So he was like, okay, I've done all the research. Everything sounds a go. But I'm going to go there, do my evaluation. If I even have a hint of I shouldn't do this, then I'm not going to do it. So he called me and he was like, it's a go. I'm going to be going in the next couple days into surgery. Do it. I'll call you when I'm out of surgery. So, you know, with the time difference and stuff, he calls me a couple days later. He sounded like total crap. And I thought it was because of, you know, the medications and stuff. I didn't it was literally like a 5-second conversation, like, I'm out of surgery. I feel horrible. I'll talk to you later. So, he calls me back a few days later from that, well, probably like a week, and he was like, okay, we had some complications. The reason why I was feeling so bad was because the hole that they make for the stomach was way too small, and the surgeon admitted that it was way too small. So, after throwing up blood and bile, I don't know, it's early, people, blood and bile for 2 days, somebody was like, maybe we should go back in and check that out. You think? After 2 days? Really? I would think after the first time. Maybe the second. Whatever. So he did this for 2 days. He felt like, he was in morbid pain and all this. So they went back into surgery. They fixed the problem. He woke up on a ventilator because the blood and the bile got into his lungs, and now he had pneumonia. And so I was frightened because he's like my only parent. You know what I mean? Like, I have Darlin, but she, she's my adopted mom, and, the one and she doesn't live very close and all that stuff, and she's there for me no matter what, but, he's like my only parent that I communicate with. So, anyway, and I love him tremendously. He's been there for me through everything. So, I was devastated, and I was like, okay, call me. He was like, I will call you. I should be out of the hospital within the next 1 or 2 days. And it had been a few days since I had heard from him, like 3-4 days, something like that. So I was starting to freak out. And this was all yesterday. I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like death. I don't know. So I mustered up the energy to send him an email, and I was like, I'm just checking on you. I want to make sure. I've been worried. I just want to make sure you're okay. Apparently he is out of the hospital. He sent me an email, and let me see if I can pull it up. But basically he was like, hey Heather, all is good, as it can be now. I just, got to the Air Force Base after overnight flight from Bangkok. Oh, he was in Thailand for the surgery. Okay, so, he then took a 2-hour bus ride, and he was really, really tired. So he's gonna stay in a hotel for the day and night, and return to where he's supposed to be tomorrow. He's feeling much better. Oh, okay. The soreness is almost gone, and I can walk really well now. So after $30,000 and 8 days of hell, here I am, 12 pounds lighter, with a stomach the size of a walnut. The doctor seems to think over the next 6 to 8 months that he should lose 60 to 70 pounds. He said he would be happy with 40 to 50. I am surprised I haven't lost more in the past week, since I've been on an all-liquid diet for 8 days. Hell, I had to throw up at least 3 pounds of blood during the 3 days. That's not sassy. Anyway, now it's filling out insurance paperwork for days, and hopefully that they will reimburse for most of it. Because he put it on his credit cards, and he was like, my credit cards are crying right now. But I don't think I'll have much problem with the insurance. Because, I mean, he's got really good insurance. He's got the, you know, the insurance for the military, I guess, and whatever other insurance he has, I don't know. But he plans to send a letter to the CEO of the hospital, as well as the director of patient affairs. May not do any good, but I'm going to ask for the cost of the second surgery to be reimbursed to me. I think it is only right, or only fair, because the doctor admitted to the screw up. So, thank God I woke up to that in this, this morning, because I was just like, all day was just devastating, and besides me being so sick, I couldn't handle it. So today is hopefully going to be better. I still feel a little sick, but I'm about to make some toast or something, and we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a one-taker, no intro. Suck it. I love you guys. Oh, and a few people had some questions about they have to have free food and stuff like that for people with low incomes, and that's true, they do. This is the deal. Chase was just now approved for free lunches and breakfasts. Chase enjoys their breakfast. Their breakfasts are the business, from what I hear. And the lady in the lunch line loves him, so she hooks him up. Being that he's 16 and he can eat his weight and gain not a pound. Whatever. So, yeah, so he loves that. But the lunches are a different deal. I, for one, know what those lunches are like. The free lunches. Disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, think about cafeteria food when you were a kid. I mean, we didn't really have a choice, so we ate it, but it was not the greatest. But we also had things like, you could have gotten a pizza or, stuff like that, and that was awesome, those square pizzas. But the deal is that they don't offer that at his school because it's 2011, and they also have Pizza Hut in his lunchroom, and I think a Taco Bell. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But, I mean, if you're looking at, slop, and then, normal food that the kids in America are used to eating that actually tastes good to them, or even bringing your lunch. I mean, he brings his lunch. We don't, pay for the expensive stuff. But, I mean, every once in a while I'll throw him a few bucks to do that. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to make him eat that free lunch, because they give them, like, the crap of the crap for the free lunch. And they even have a salad bar and all sorts of stuff. That's not included in free lunch. So, he loves the breakfast, so he goes pretty much every morning and gets a free breakfast. But the free lunch, I'm not going to force my baby to eat crap. I mean, not that pizza and all that stuff isn't crap, but, at least it tastes good. You know what I mean? I'm not going to make him eat the crap. So, that's the deal with that. So, judge me if you want. I don't care. It is what it is. But, yeah, I need to get on a severe budget pretty ASAP, and hopefully I'll feel better today. I love your guts, guys. And bye.